And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. What a gorgeous nighttime view. And with
hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Green in its small forward. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Howard, the pass to Curry. Howard against Collins. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Simmons. Green breaking loose, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Curry.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Collins passes to Capella. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And that one, good.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Herter passes to Capella.
Hey, yo, right here.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Capella, high post. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Hawk for the new shot clock. Capella finds Collins. Here's Herter. Off target from three-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's Curry outside. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Outside Collins. To the inside. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Young pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Pass to Herter. Young inside. Simmons is there. Young, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Back to Green. There's 1:38 left in the first. Low block shot. And the 76ers get it back. Simmons dishes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Simmons against Young. Pass to Capella. Swing shot on the way. And off the glass. That one's good. Capella's got 6. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Back to Simmons. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They're running. Here's Hunter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Poked away. Stolen by Collins. He feeds it to Capella. The Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, he was born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France, and he was a late first-round pick in 2014.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Here's Maxey. Here's Scott. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
One shot. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The 76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
To the left wing. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That one falls. He's got 10. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, actually out there was Shake Milton. Then there's Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in at the 4. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Scott.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic. And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Thybulle. Makes it off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gallinari on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Snell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Snell's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Hawks. 76ers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Maxey passes to Scott. It's blocked. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Snell dishes to Okongwu. Snell kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Gallinari. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Gallinari outside. The pass to Okongwu. Snell kicks to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Williams. Back to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. Stolen away. And they're on the break. Here's Korkmaz. And good that time. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And he makes good on the layup. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Milton finds Scott, and he gets the bucket. Scott's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Maxey. Dishes it to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Williams' shot is off. The 76ers have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
To the middle and stolen by Scott. On the wing, Milton. Scott with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Korkmaz passes to Scott. Got it. Good job in the low post. Scott's got 11 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's the fast break. Here's Okongwu.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. And that should do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, here's Goodwin. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Goodwin in at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here's Herter. And Curry pulls it down. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Yep, that one goes in there. 7 points in the game.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
Goodwin finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Philadelphia shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Now Curry.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And finished off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And Simmons kicks to Howard. In the corner, it's Harris. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Goodwin, good. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Here's Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
The Hawks trailing. Young taking his time here. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Some changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Collins, and they pick up 2. Howard's got 8 points.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
Young left side. Hunter with it, working on Green. Collins passes to Capella, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
The feed to Okongwu. Back to Snell. And stolen by Howard. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. He kicks to Howard. Pass to Milton. In the corner, it's Harris. Passes it to Howard. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The 76ers making a switch here. Korkmaz is checked in. Milton, just 2 to shoot. With 1 on the clock. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Harris off the drive. Can't connect from short range. Bogdanovich inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game. Harris inside the line. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. 76ers lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in the small forward position.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Over to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. Kicks to Howard. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Maxey passes to Howard. Milton in the corner. The pass to Korkmaz. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Atlanta now. Atlanta's shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. And Young, here we go. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Milton's shot is good.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Young up top, defended by Milton. Hunter dishes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Shots like this prove Seth Curry is unafraid when it comes to taking big shots.
Pass to Herter. Feeds it to Capella. And it's sent back by Howard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Simmons finds Curry. Pass to Howard. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Hunter. Here's Capella, and it's sent back by Howard. Outside, Simmons. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The Hawks again can't hit. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Passes it to Simmons. And stolen by Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim. 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And it's sent back by Howard. And he's able to get it back. Three-pointer, Snell. He can't hit that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And a wide open look for Simmons. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Gallinari in the corner. Here's Snell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Snell, that's good.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
And here's Simmons for 3. The offensive rebound outside for Curry. Off the left rim and out. So Philadelphia wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight. Allison.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Herter. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Hunter, the pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Herter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
Holiday looking over the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Here's Capella, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Count the basket.
Right there you see Holiday's toughness. Gets hit, able to maintain body control, finishes the play.
It's Young on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Keeps it alive, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Giannis up top. Capella.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And the dunk by Capella.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Holiday against Young. Now here is Holiday. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Milwaukee in the lead. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Rebound, Atlanta. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Young. Knocks down the 10-footer.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing.
Young against Holiday. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here is Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. Bucks leading by 3. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Young taking his time here. Jacks up a 3. That shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got his second basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Herter passes to Capella. Back to Herter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's put back up and in by Capella. 6 points for him.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Kept alive, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Connaughton. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about...
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Here's Snell. Pass to Capella. Back to Snell. Beyond the arc. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Forbes, the pass to Portis. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Williams. Here's Snell. Good, nice job down low.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And it's Capella missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Connaughton passes to Portis. Now here's Tucker. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Forbes. Rebound by Williams.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Forbes can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Forbes, the pass to Portis. To the inside, Connaughton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Williams with the ball. The feed to Okongwu. Down low, here's Bogdanovich, and he makes the bucket. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. And the three off target.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Collins. It's good on the putback.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Giannis against Collins. And the rejection by Collins. Passes it to Okongwu. Here's Herter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. And so it's Milwaukee now. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On deep, Collins. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Bucks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And now here comes Collins leading the break. 4 seconds left. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points and 2. And that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible. And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Right wing. Hawks passing it around. The pass to Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. Okongwu's now got 6.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
On the wing, Holiday. 7 points in the game. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Capella, the pass to Young. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The shot by Middleton, wide open. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Hunter. The rebound by Holiday. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. Left side, Portis. Inside. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Young outside, over Holiday. Capella finds Young. That shot missing. Great D that time for Middleton.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Tucker with the ball. Gallinari on him. Right side, Portis. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Middleton.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Now, here is Young, guarded by Tucker. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Holiday with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Portis. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Trae Young is such a natural scorer. I don't think the clock rattles him at all.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here is Forbes. Pass to Tucker. With 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Three-tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And here is DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Williams against DiVincenzo. It's deflected. Capella against Lopez. Capella goes in. Collins dishes to Capella. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Middleton left side. The shot, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Here's Giannis. Passes to Connaughton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Williams double team. Collins wide open. He fires. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
That's tipped. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Young.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And they double up Giannis. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
Young outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trae, he's always right in the middle of things.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. Gallinari against Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Young against Howard. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Bogdanovich finds Young to take the lead. It's in!
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Here's Milwaukee now. Giannis outside. Oh, he can't jam it home. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Young outside. Oh, no good. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the 76ers, they've got Howard. Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. Curry, good. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And goaltending is going to be... And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Passes it to Green. Back to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And here's Green outside. They get it back. Outside for Curry. The putback It's good on the putback.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a post.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. This one for three. He can't get that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Simmons against Lopez. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Floats it up for Giannis.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Simmons on the wing. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Howard. Out to Harris. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Good D by Holiday. And Giannis throws it down.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Holiday surveying the floor. Back to Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Milton. Back to Korkmaz. And stolen by Scott. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
The Bucks trail. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis. Maxey grabs the miss.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And there's the pass to Korkmaz. And there it is for him. Bucks trail by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Portis in the post, working on Howard. That one goes in.
I mean, he's a big man with a nice jumper. I love seeing Portis test his luck in this area.
It's Scott on the wing. Pass to Maxey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Portis in the post, and indeed they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just.
I think the underdog story, started when.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point.
Now, whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
Howard draws the double. Thibault kicks to Howard. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Scott got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And G.A. Chris Middleton, over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Harris against Holiday. Green inside. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee. Outside, Simmons.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. Nifty move. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Howard. Outside for Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. That one doesn't go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And here's the fast break. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. The 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. Pass to Simmons. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Simmons got 4 points this quarter. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff.
Oh, wow!
Nice!
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And that one's good by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Harris dishes to Howard. Here's Curry. Howard trying to free himself up. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. There's the lob into Kumbo. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Simmons. The 76ers with another miss. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Antetokounmpo passes to Forbes. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Howard. And he makes that one. And now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Korkmaz out to Harris. He dishes it to Scott. Here's Thibault. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break with
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches. And that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Simmons is out there with Curry. Then it's Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Double team on Holiday. To the paint. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Milwaukee leading by 3. DiVincenzo with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. The 76ers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Harris against Holiday. And it's Harris off the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you can try to rough Harris up all you want, but he'll still find a way to hit shots on the drive. Just to master at reading the shot angles and getting the attempts over defenders.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. Chalk up 2 there. Lopez has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Bucks.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Curry is inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 8.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Giannis outside. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Simmons with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. They kick it out to Green, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for Curry. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found the mark. It's been a good start for them.
Bucks leading by 5.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And the 76ers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris, and Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Right side, Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. Defended by Scott. Down low, here's Portis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Portis has got 6 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Here's Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And stolen by Portis. Thibault finds Scott. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Rebound, Milwaukee.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Tucker with the ball. There's the pass to Forbes. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 9. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Holiday. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. With the tip and staying with the play, Harris.
Look at Harris's dedication. I mean, chasing down the boards and ending the possession on his terms.
Holiday left side to the middle. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And stolen by DiVincenzo. One-on-one fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with him.
Here's Green. Great D that time from Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 10. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Middleton against Green. Here's Lopez. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland, and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Portis can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Harris. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique, just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target with the open look. The 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Holiday left side. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Curry outside, sinks the three-pointer. And now it's only a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Maxey. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And the dunk by Giannis.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Outside for Curry. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Lopez with the block.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
For 3, Middleton. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run. He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be the hero.
It's stolen by Harris. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Curry. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Out to the right wing. Back to Reed. Pass to Brazdeikis. From deep three-point range, can't connect. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. David, thank you as always. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. DA, it's...
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, they've got Harris. Curry is out there with Simmons. Then it's Green. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Harris. And that one drops. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Back to Simmons. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here is Howard.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Herter, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's tipped. Here's Curry. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Herter, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Collins grabs the miss. Hawks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Up again. Capella trying to free himself up. Young on the follow. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And when Young does this on the offensive glass, he can pile up big nights in the scoring column.
And it's Harris off the drive. Good on the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Capella and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Williams up on top. Guarded by Simmons. They get the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 4. Green dishes to Simmons. Here's Milton. They kick it out to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lots of room. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Williams looking around. And contact, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it with double checking, and the game continues on. Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
The 76ers leading by 4. Outside, Scott. To the middle, here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now Okongwu. It's good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
1 second left. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for Philadelphia. Between his... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the 76ers, Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Howard in at the 5. Outside Williams. Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love to see Gallo close to the rim. He really finishes nicely with that jam.
Passes to Maxey. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Thybulle kicks to Howard. Clock it set. Oh, wow!
And no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. And here is Williams. Double team on Williams. Here's Okongwu. And it's sent back by Howard.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Hawks trail by 4. Inside. Back to Bogdanovich. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Bogdanovich, no luck.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Howard kicks to Scott. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Snell. Here's Korkmaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Williams passes to Okongwu. That one misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Howard kicks to Thibault. And it's Scott with the jam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Williams passes to Okongwu. And it's sent back by Howard. To the paint. And slam dunk by Maxey.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
The kick out to Williams. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers leading by 9. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Howard against Capella. Up top, Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bucket is good. Howard's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, there are some games where Dwight just dominates the interior without much effort. He fills it up close to the basket. This time doing it in a hurry.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Right side, Curry. He feeds it to Howard. Releases. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter. Here's Capella. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now here's Green. And it's Simmons penetrating. Outside for Curry. And another shot. Pass to Simmons. On the wing, Green. That will count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. A big night so far for Dwight Howard. He had 20 points, 4 blocked shots, and that's all for now. Say good.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at center. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Philadelphia. Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. Out to the right wing. Hawks passing it around. Hunter, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Who's back up? They kick it out to Green. Now the pass to Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Dwight Howard.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. The Hawks trail by 14. Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor. And he's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Left side, Curry uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
The 76ers leading by 12. Curry on the wing. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Shake Milton, he's jacked in for Philadelphia. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's Harris off the drive, and it's good for 2. Harris has got 8 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Gallinari left side. Taken away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris with the ball. Milton's shot is good.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He has 7.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Feeds to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down low, knocks it loose. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Korkmaz. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Thibault can't get it to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers lead by 15. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Harris passes to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Then for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Outside Collins. Over Harris. That's good from Collins on the assist from Capella. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Harris, defended by Young. Howard, that's good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's an 18-point game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Capella, and again, it's Atlanta.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Huerter finds an open teammate.
76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Howard kicks to Simmons. Shoots over Capella, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Young up top, guarded by Simmons. Young passes to Collins, and stolen by Howard. Right side Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Green finds Howard, and Curry has it in the corner. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Collins dishes to Young. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Out to Harris. Now here's Curry. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Simmons. To the paint. Out to Harris. Passes it to Simmons. 11 feet away. Second chance shot. Outside Curry. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid plays, definitely, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Dwight Howard.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside, Scott. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 21.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Maxey. 29 seconds left in the fourth. It's intercepted. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. Here's Brazdeikis. Outside, Scott. And the pass to Brazdeikis. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Fernando. No good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate. Just thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our setting tonight with the light and nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at center. And the layup is good. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's DiVincenzo. Giannis on the follow.
Hey, offensive rebounding, positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Young. Collins passes to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Clock at 6. Collins dishes to Capella. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside, here's DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Drills the three-pointer.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Fast break, here we go. Rebound by the Hawks.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And a wide open look for Capella. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And Giannis throws it down.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Now, here is Young. Tipped away. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Lopez against Capella. Young inside. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 6. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Herter. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Count that one. Young's got his second basket of the game.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Williams gets the bucket.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
Outside Portis. Passes it to Forbes. Back to Portis. And yes, it's good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the inside. Here's Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Makes it off the glass. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Milwaukee on top, up 10. We'll be back shortly live from... This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was in.
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Williams. Bogdanovic out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Tucker with the ball. Okongwu covering. Here's Portis. And he banks in the layup. Portis has got 6.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
For 3, Williams. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 8. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Capella. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And a wide open look for Portis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Portis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. Back to Young. That one good for 2. He's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Holiday kicks to Portis. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Young. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
There's Portis. The shot will not fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herter. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 8 to the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Collins. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Holiday against Young. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Herter passes to Young. Here's Capella. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Young. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Young against Holiday. Inside. Portis kicks to Holiday. Back to Portis. Shot clock at 5. Have the space there, but it's offline.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Herter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Milwaukee lead. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And there's the pass to Portis. Back to DiVincenzo. Nails it from the high post. He's got 6.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Young inside. Over Holiday. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis. And that should do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now Bogdanovich. Molinari passes to Okongwu. Comes up empty down low. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gallinari. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
the
case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Fires from 18. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's now 9 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Okongwu to end the run. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Holiday. That shot is off. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Snell. Gallinari trying to get open. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Snell. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. That one goes. Count it. Middleton's got 7.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Misses the 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. 1 more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Shot clock at 6. Lopez, no luck. The Hawks trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo passes to Tucker, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Snell dishes to Capella, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Giannis drives in. And Holiday has it in the corner. To the inside. Connaughton passes to Giannis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
But they recover it. Collins kicks to Snell. To the paint, a second chance effort taken away by Holiday. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Forbes. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 13. And a deep 3 from Young. And it's off from 3-point range. Inside. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tucker's got his second bucket.
Tucker doing a nice job getting it done from there.
Here's Young. To the right side. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Here's Young. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Milwaukee leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 15 points for Giannis.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Yep, it counts.
You know, Capella, one of the very best in the league at getting out of the screen and getting to the right spot.
Giannis up top. Capella covering. Here's Portis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Collins finds Capella. 5 on the clock. Here's Herter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Young. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Pass to Tucker. Holiday against Williams. Alinari brings the double team. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 18. Williams scanning the floor. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good unselfishness there by Williams. I mean, he recognized the roller had the nice angle to score.
Williams against Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. Knocked away. Taken away by Williams. One-on-one here. From about 16. Gets a hand on it.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton, and stolen by Hunter. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Lou Williams.
And look at how much pressure Williams puts on a defense in the open court. Always pushing the action and playing downhill.
Lopez.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. High post shot. Rebounded by the Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. Down low. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. They get it again. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Launches a three. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
DiVincenzo against Williams. Back to Holiday. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. He dishes it to Okongwu. And that one is off. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare. And before...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at point. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now here is Holiday. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
For 3, Harris taken away by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Green. Poked loose. Stolen by Holiday. Out in his own on the break. And it's blocked by Simmons.
But the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Bucks. They kick it out to Green. Simmons on the wing. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so here is Philadelphia after the basket by Milwaukee. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Lopez.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, here's Green. Back to Curry. On the wing, Harris. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And the dunk by Giannis.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for them.
Well, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Howard with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Harris has got the ball. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Harris.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Holiday against Simmons. Here's Middleton, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Middleton against Green. There's the feed to Howard. Right side, Green. Second chance shot. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
The kick out to Holiday. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 8. Curry passes to Simmons. Dishes to Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Now, you can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Awesome at cutting inside. The quick feet of Simmons are hard to keep up with on the drive.
That's good from Simmons. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Green. Scott can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Simmons. It's stolen by Milton. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. Scott can't get it to go. Here's Connaughton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Maxey. And it's Scott in at the 5 spot. Here's Scott. The pass to Korkmaz. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Connaughton. A 3-ball. Milwaukee getting another chance here. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul. Middleton outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Korkmaz. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Milton. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Inside, Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I mean, look, it's evident that Tucker likes trying his luck inside. He has the size, weight, toughness, and touch to be effective.
Maxey passes to Scott. Shoots over Portis. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Milwaukee. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Korkmaz passes to Scott. The shot off that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And it's the Bucks on the break. Tucker finds Middleton. He gets that one. Middleton's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the wing right side. And that one's good. Maxey.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Milwaukee leading by 13. Tucker the pass to Portis. Got a piece of it and stolen by Scott. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey passes to Scott. And that one's good. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Middleton outside. Here's Tucker. Nice D from Scott.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
It's tipped.
And you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him. Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely, and it's Scott with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for them.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points, 2. And that does it for our halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. No good on the three. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 9 points. Basket counts. Simmons got 5 now.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime or the defensive end.
Harris looking it over. Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
76ers ball.
The 76ers trail by 9. Outside, Simmons. To the middle. And Howard with the stuff.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Holiday against Simmons. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Unloads from 13, and the jumper is good. 8 points for him.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That one, no good. Here's Howard. Oh, that was something else.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And Lopez gets it to go.
Outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment, but muscling through.
Outside Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Ben Simmons.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
The 76ers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. Harris, right side. Lopez with the steal. The pass to Connaughton. Here's the lob to the hoop. Tucker with the ball. Harris is there. Tucker, the pass to Lopez. And finally, that one's good. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Ready to shoot once he catches it. Lopez has tremendous confidence in his scoring ability.
Here's Milton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 6. And Tucker has it in the corner. Back to DiVincenzo. His three-pointers off the mark. 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Harris finds Thibault. On the wing, Harris, guarded by Tucker. Harris's shot is off.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Outside Holiday. Tucker, the pass to Portis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Dwight Howard.
Wow, the superb strength of Portis. You got to hit him harder than that if you're the defense.
Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Philadelphia. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 8 feet away. That one good for 2. Milton's got 7 points in the game. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Holiday. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harris outside. Howard. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Howard. Harris is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Maxey. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Back to Simmons. Feeds to Howard. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And they're pushing it up. Here's Tucker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wow. Tucker's shooting ability, speaks for itself. Even the foul can't shut him down.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Curry deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Holiday against Simmons. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Simmons with the defensive effort.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. It tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Milwaukee leading by 8. DiVincenzo with it, outguarded by Simmons. Holiday inside the line, and again the Bucks miss.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
It's good on the putback.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
On the wing, Harris. Lopez with the block. And it's the Bucks on the break. Green against DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo from 12 feet out. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has the D scattered on the break, and with his touch, that's a great shot.
DiVincenzo against Howard. 2. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside for Simmons. Over Holiday. Here's Howard. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Now, this is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
Pass to Tucker. He feeds it to Lopez. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, these are the spots Lopez has been in before. He knows how to deliver them.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Outside Curry to tie it up. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Middleton. 1:04 left to play in the final quarter. The 76ers trail by 3. Now the 76ers on the break. Ahead, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Money!
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Green kicks to Simmons. Good D by Lopez. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Green, no luck. And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's stolen by Green.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
The putback, it counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be the hero.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And Simmons drops them both.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Off the mark. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. That was a fun night, David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.